What's up to all the wrestling fans out there? All right, so Steve Austin has been confirmed for WWE Raw. When? It's a big gimmick, guys. March 16th on Raw, 3/16, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Probably come out, give some kind of pep talk, pep rally, whatever the case is. I actually think that Steve Austin would be, they'd be well served to have him come out and give some kind of pep talk on SmackDown. Because I think that, Steve Austin will up the ratings by maybe 100,000 to 200,000, maybe. So if they've been around a 2.2 million, 2.3 million, they'd probably draw 2.4 or 5 maybe that week, potentially, maybe. But I think if you went to SmackDown, they could actually reach a 3. Believe it or not. But, I mean, obviously that doesn't matter because, again, it's a one-off. Okay, good job. You brought back a legend. Some people are going to tune in. But you notice every time they bring back one of these legends, and obviously I love Stone Cold Steve Austin, but every time they bring back, like, a legend and they keep doing that the response is less by the audience because that even gets old. It's like, okay, I get it. You're never going to give me what I really want. You're just going to throw nostalgia there every once in a while, and it will be good, but then it will just remind me of how bad everything else is. So there's only so much nostalgia you can throw at everybody. So Steve Austin is coming to Raw March 16 of 2020 in just a little while, a couple weeks away. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited because that'll be a fun segment. I can't believe it'll be bad. It'll never be bad. Sure, there can be Steve Austin can come out. Maybe you can think, well, that's all he did. Okay, well, that's all we get. But it's also, I wonder, is Steve Austin going to actually be at Raw? Because they've done this a few times where they say, coming to Raw on the 16th, Stone Cold Steve Austin will be at Raw. But they didn't say that he'll be on Raw. They've done this, guys, they've done this multiple times. They said Hogan will be at Raw, right? Or Hogan will be there. And then he was via Skype. And they've done it with Stone Cold Steve Austin before as well. So will he actually physically be there, or will this be a Skype call? That's the only there's your wonder right there. That's what I wonder about. Anyway, yeah, because that could totally be the case. So anyway, tonight, guys, Jake is doing okay. He's in the hospital. He's in some bad pain and shit like that. So feel free to tweet him tonight. I retweeted Jake's tweet. He's doing better, I guess, but he's still in pain and stuff, so he's obviously going to be out a little bit. So give him some love. And also give love to my Patreon. So tonight we're going to be live with games. I'm going to be streaming some, like, Madden, but we're going to be playing PUBG. DMOON's going to be here. Troy is coming. And tonight it's PUBG. It's friggin' PUBG tonight. Instead of doing a full out of nowhere by myself and taking calls. I probably will take calls or like do something earlier than the normal out of nowhere. So tonight's show will start earlier and I'll just be playing games and shit like that. So that's probably going to come. But definitely by 10 or 11, I believe, we should be on the air with PUBG, with Troy and DMOON and whoever. Maybe we can get Pro Mods or somebody else to join the team tonight. And we can get some old-time PUBG going. I also want to remind you guys to check out the Patreon. The episode of Corrupted the other day went up on Tuesday. The episode of Corrupted up on Tuesday. Yesterday, Till Death Do Us podcast, me and my wife's podcast, which thank you guys for emailing me and all the messages about it. People say they love the episode, and I definitely think you should listen to all 15 episodes. And remember, at the top of Patreon, I've pinned a Dropbox to all the previous episodes of everything. Now, it's delayed by 3 months, so it's 3 months and before, but it's still everything. That way you can download it via Dropbox. And that's pinned to the top of the Patreon. So just go to the Patreon, my Patreon page, and it's pinned to the top, and expand it, and all the Dropbox links are there for you. Hundreds of episodes of Corrupted, hundreds of episodes of Morning Madness, plus Note to Self is there as well. All my previous episodes of Note to Self from a couple of years ago to last year to the recent one I just did. Those are all recorded on my phone. Then there's Jake DeMarco and myself's Jake and Joe podcast, where we talk about all kinds of just random news and stuff. Plus all the old episodes of Final Frontier News. And also Tommy and Me, Honestly podcast. That's all there. Plus there's a new one coming this week. There's a bunch of stuff on my Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And anyway, If you don't want to go to Patreon now, which you should, not only does it support the show, but you guys get 30 hours of bonus content on my Patreon a week. You can download the audio to your phone. There's also, sometimes we do it via YouTube. And, go to the Patreon, check it out. Over 360 patrons right now. Go check it out. I think you'll like it. Tonight I'll be live again, like I said, a little different show tonight because Jake's not here, and I don't feel like covering it all myself. I'm going to be releasing some news videos throughout the night, though, I think, here. So, Steve Austin to Raw, what do you think? Will it actually be on Raw? Will it just be a Skype call? Will it be great? Will it increase the ratings? Do you care? Are you angry? Should Steve Austin come back and wrestle another match? He probably never will, but whatever. I'll see you guys live tonight here on the Joe Cronin Show. Here's some other videos that are popping up that I uploaded yesterday, the day before, that some people are not getting because if they don't visit my channel every day or every other day, even if you got the notified bell on, it sometimes doesn't tell you. So make sure you hit the bell, subscribe, and frequent my channel every day and rub yourself down to a little Joe Cronin and follow me on Twitter at CorruptedPod.